Hello everybody, we're back with Norrin Lavellan, the Dalish mage, Solus Mancer, who is currently only level 3, and we're going to be heading to the Hinterlands to do a little questing, get a little power, recruit a couple of people. When I last left, I had just crafted some new armor for Sarah and Vivian, and updated some stuff for my updated some of my existing armor because I had gotten some tier 2 materials. So I'm still using tier 1 armor, even though I have all of the schematics available to me because of hello everybody, we're back with Norrin because of sorry about that. The Golden Nug synchronizing with my other characters. So I have all of those tier 3, even tier 4 schematics, but I've decided to stick with the level appropriate gear because it makes things a lot more interesting, especially with the trials turned on. In fact, the first fight we did in the Hinterlands was really tough. We were like, the party was level 2 and level 3, and we were up against level 4 elite with lots of resistances and lots of extra abilities. It was really intense. I'm hoping the rest of it will be more like that. Okay, my mage has a slightly different look. I was wearing the apprentice armor before. Now I am wearing the apprentice mail, which will not see here. More room, but in a moment. Got some influence from Red Jenny there. And Cult of Andraste, a Life Ward amulet, which I guess somebody can use that. I don't have too many amulets yet. Evil Secrets of Andraste. Do I want to use the Antivan Scholars, or do I want to use the Liliana's Agents? Let's use Liliana's Agents.
See what we have.
I can send Josie after
Let us
gold.
begin.
Okay, we are all set to go back to the Hinterlands. We'll be recruiting Blackwall, and then I'm going to be recruiting Iron Bull, and then we're going to be doing Hinterlands quests. So let's get to it. And I'm going to be switching to Sarah. My eventual party will be Sarah, Blackwall, and Solus. The reason I picked those guys is, well, for starters, I'm romancing Solus. Sarah is I find Sarah to be a more interesting character. In fact, the more I play with her, when I first tried her out, I found her kind of annoying. But the more I play with her, the more interesting I find her, the writing and the acting in her character. And plus, as an added bonus, you get to the occasional Red Jenny cache with goodies in it. So that's handy. My first character, who was a human mage, actually romanced Sarah, which was kind of weird. I had very much had this love-hate relationship going with her. My character was in love and I hated her. Hey, come on, load. Slow loading going on today. I don't know what's up with that. Alrighty. Let's see, my current requisition includes some tier 2 metal, which I haven't got to yet. Obsidian. I'm not going to get that until I get to Redcliffe, or well, I guess I'm going to get it first place I'm going to get it is Redcliffe. There's also some available in the Western Hinterlands, way out here. and in this unexplored area. And there's also some near the dragon, which up in this area, and we're not going to mess with the dragon just yet. But first, let's go get Blackwall. And I have my mount now, so we'll just ride over there. Come here! Oh, my deer is stuck. Look at that, stuck in a tree. I wonder if I can mount in the tree. All right, we got out of there. The nice thing about riding a mount is you don't have to worry about cliffs. Eee. Jump, jump, jump. I suppose I could have gone through the tower to get to Blackwall, but I don't want to get distracted. I want to stick with recruiting here for now, and then start the questing. That's the one downside about using the deer, riding the deer, is that they're kind of noisy. I'm surprised I haven't run into any enemies around here. Okay, we're coming up on where Blackwall is. And just as a reminder, I have used, this is a PC version, so I have used Cheat Engine to give myself plenty of gold and to give myself all of the crafting materials that I need. I figure since I have all of the schematics available to me, I might as well get all the crafting materials I need too. That just means that it's just mostly just to save a little time, meaning that I won't have to keep picking up materials all the time, and I can focus on questing. Also, sometimes it takes a long time, especially for looking for specific fade touch materials for Masterworks. Can take a really long time to find what you want because they're so rare, and I don't want to bother. I wanted to show off our new gear, so this is we're actually wearing both Solus and Iron Ring Mage Mail. It looks a little bit different, and Sarah's got the Tier 1 rogue armor on. And Cassandra is wearing the same thing she was wearing. Oh, there's a bear over there. If we go fight a bear, we have the trial on that makes bears super tough. Let's see if this bear can kick. I don't know, we're pretty low level. This bear might kick our butt. And he's gone. Oh, there he is. Way over there. Is he coming back? Did I even try? Let's see if I can get close enough to him to see his stats. Now, I just got through saying I was not going to get distracted, and I was going to focus on... Ah, there he is. I was going to focus on recruiting, and then here I get distracted by a bear. Okay, he is level 8 elite, but no, worse than elite. He's level 8 boss, and he has 36,000 hit points compared to our characters have. How many hit points we have? Does it even say here? Focus, level, cooldown modifier. I don't have the hit point numbers. Shows Constitution. That's interesting. I thought it would show hit point numbers directly. Oh, there we go. Health. Called health. That's why I didn't miss it. So, my character's health is 462, and my strongest character's health, Cassandra, is 729. And this bear's health is over 36,000. So as a bunch of level 3 characters, I think we're going to leave that bear alone for now. So that shows you what that that Grizzly End trial does to bears. Makes them very berry. Let's get away from him. And let's go talk to Blackwall.
They will make this a fight, not us. Line there and there, no gaps. Keep focused. They'll know what it means. Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall? Warden Blackwall?
You're not. How do you know my name? Who said ah? That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first.
Bandits!
Conscripts, here they come!
I don't think I should need to go tactical on these guys, although I do want to look at their stats. Just to see what the trials things have done. Okay, so we got, here's an elite bandit with electricity resistance, which sucks for me because I have an electrical electric damage staff, plus I have, well, I guess I haven't got any storm tree abilities yet. Fire and ice. But my staff is electric, so the energy barrage is electric. Normal bandit, normal steel, normal scouts. Okay, good. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to send Cassandra after this elite guy, and then have everybody else focus on the range first, and then the other guy. So actually, let me freeze that guy so that Cassandra can get to him quickly. Our barrier's already up, so Solus can freeze this guy. Oh, guess not. Not enough mana. Okay, we'll just have Solus start attacking, and... oh no! Oh, this is not good. I forgot to set up the abilities for Sarah. Oops. Can I do that now? No, I can't because we're in combat. Some features on this screen are currently unavailable. Well, that sucks. That was pretty dumb. Okay, well, she'll just have to use auto attacks, I guess. Let's see how this goes. Bad. Alright, I'm going to stay tactical for now because we got this elite guy and I don't want to... Cassandra... Okay, I think Cassandra's sufficiently got this guy's attention, so we can work on the archers. Oops, no. There we go, I had the wrong person selected there. Okay. Oh, Cassandra didn't get this guy's attention. Ow, he's shooting me with arrows. Burn, buddy. Okay, so my staff is going to be useless against this guy, but... okay, that wasn't too bad because Blackwall and all of the farmers were attacking him, so... gotta remember to set up Sarah's abilities. That was pretty dumb.
Sorry, bastards. Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves. You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
I've been called a lot of things lately by a lot of people.
Well, I'm talking to you. Stop dancing.
We're Inquisition, trying to find out why the Wardens disappeared and if it had anything to do with the Divine's murder.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
What's the Warden purpose got to do with throwing farmers at bandits?
This was different. I was in the area recruiting, fought some demons, then I heard about the stealing. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time, they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire. Make you better than you think you are.
I wasn't aware Grey Wardens could take whatever they want.
It's complicated. If there's a blight, everyone has to help the effort to fight it. The treaties are ancient. Outside of blights, it's as binding as a clever tongue can make it.
Do you have any idea where the other Wardens could have gone?
Maybe they returned to our stronghold at Weishaupt. That's in the Anderfels, a long way north. I don't really know. Can't imagine why they'd all disappear at once, let alone where they'd disappear to.
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive, but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Plan to stay that way for months. Years.
You're no help. I'm no further ahead than I was.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a Warden. Maybe you need me.
The Inquisition needs all the support it can get. But what can one Grey Warden do?
Save the fucking world if pressed. Look, maybe fighting demons from the sky isn't something I'm practiced at. But show me someone who is. And like I said, there are treaties. Maybe this isn't a blight, but it's bloody well a disaster. Some will honor them. Being a Warden means something to a lot of people.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This Warden walks with the Inquisition.
Alright. I'm gonna just stick him in the... Well, actually, I don't really care who's in the party right now because I'm going back to Haven to make Blackwall some armor. Or am I? I think I'll go get Bull first, and then I'll make armor for both Blackwall and Bull. So let's stick with Cassandra for now. And we can go to the Storm Coast. And recruit. Well, got a PowerPoint for that. Oh wait a minute. That's not who I wanted to pick. I didn't pick Solus for some reason. Oh well. Looks like everybody leveled up there. I'll go to camp and fix the party after I loot the area. Charred paper. A letter found on the body of a bandit who stole it from refugees in the Hinterlands. The ink is smudged, and only a few sentences can be made out. You can die pretending you'll earn back your soldier's honor, or you can do something with the skills that son of a bitch taught you. Spend some time with my boys. No one will know who you are in Ferelden. It's not so bad. A little bit of smuggling, a little bit of extortion. You'll get used to it. So that's kind of our first hint that there's something going on with the bandits in the Hinterlands.
I am very pleased you joined us, Warden Blackwall.
The honor is mine, Lady Seeker.
We need strong, righteous warriors. Now more than ever.
Righteous? High praise, Cassandra. Many Wardens have hardly lived righteous lives.
True. Yet you give yourself to an order that would die to protect others. It is never too late to do better, and become more than what you are.
That is the hope.
We'll just run down to the camp here, since we're so close. Okay, let me level everybody up first while I'm thinking about it. Oops. I'm still in combat because I used Fade Step. Okay. Now, for my character, I'm going to continue getting fire abilities. I've got a couple of passives until I get to Fire Mine, which is going to be my primary damage dealer pretty much throughout the game. I may switch over to the Rift Mage abilities later. I'm planning on making this character a Rift Mage. But for now, we'll just take the fire passive. And Blackwall. He's got nothing set up good, so let's... Basically, I'm going to set him up as a tank, the same way as Cassandra. First, I need to lower that. I need to have him follow himself. And I need to... His healing potion threshold is good enough. And that reminds me, I wanted to adjust the healing potion threshold for the weaker characters because and I had it too low on Cassandra. Even 30% might be pushing it because we're up against hard-hitting enemies. So you know, when they can take away half a character's health with a single hit, you have to have the healing potion set up high. Got to set up Sarah's targeting behavior and mana reserve. Okay, good. Stamina reserve in her case. Alright, and that's me. Okay, now the abilities. Blackwall wants to be tanky. So, I like the AoE taunt better. Eventually I'm going to get challenge. There's a new extended ability to challenge that makes it cost 0 stamina. There it is. You can challenge as many enemies as you want with no cooldown. I guess it still costs stamina, but there's no cooldown, so almost as nice as having an AoE taunt, but not quite. Warcry is still better. So, and then the rest of them are going to be in this weapon and shield tree. Shield wall for guard, shield bash to knock down guard, payback strike to knock down enemies, and that's it for now. And let's put those in the locations where I'm used to them. I played the game quite a few different Inquisitors. I'm kind of used to a certain setup of buttons. Now I have to have things the way I'm used to, or I screw up in combat if I ever decide to control those characters. Okay. I already did me. Sarah needs to be set up, and she's just going to get archer abilities. Long shot, first blood, explosive shot, pincushion, and soon full draw. And I don't need to set any tactics on her, or actually I probably should set some tactics on Blackwall so that he is oops, tactics, there we go. I want him to focus on using shield bash, shield wall, and warcry. That should help him keep his guard up a little better. Anyway, Sandra didn't get another point. Okay, so I think we're all set for now. Now I want to fix up the party because I got rid of Solus by mistake. Hello, change party. There we go. Sarah, Sandra, because Blackwall doesn't have gear yet, and Solus. Whoops. Ugh, wrong button. Confirm. Okay, good. And Solus didn't level up either. Okay, well, let's head to the Storm Coast. I'm going to get a few quests in the Storm Coast, and I'll probably pick up a requisition, but the only reason I'm really going there is to recruit Iron Bull. And with a normal playthrough, if I was collecting stuff, the Storm Coast is the place where you can get Black Lotus. So I would want to run up the coast and get some Black Lotus for potion upgrades. But since I've already gotten myself all the crafting materials I need, I don't need to ride up the coast. Save a little time.
Your worship, for what it's worth, welcome to the Storm Coast. I would have sent word sooner, but our efforts have been delayed.
How so?
There's a group of bandits operating in the area. They know the terrain, and our small party has had trouble going up against them. Some of our soldiers went to speak with their leader. Haven't heard back, though.
Of course you haven't.
The soldiers didn't have an exact location for the bandits, but they were starting their search farther down the beach. With all this fuss, we haven't been able to conduct a proper search for the wardens either. Well, good luck, and enjoy the sea air. I hear it's good for the soul.
Okay. Let's see, the requisition officer is over here. Oh, dragon! Dragon, can't really see it up in the distance there. There it goes. Kind of hard to see.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Okay, we have a requisition we can fill here because we have plenty of crafting materials, but I'm not going to do that right now. I may go through and grab a bunch of power points and influence points using requisitions later. Just a quick way to gain power points and influence points, which is a handy way to get more Inquisition perks earlier on. Alright, have a look at Bull's Chargers. And they're down there fighting. Yep. And they're basically not doing any damage to each other as far as I can tell until we arrive. I'll get the shards here. Now let's go down and fight those folks and help out the Chargers. I'll set the journal quest. Okay, good. I shouldn't need to do anything special here because having the Chargers fighting at the same time is going to make things easy. Although they will get some reinforcements coming up behind us, so I'm going to move everybody forward. Where's the reinforcements? Oh, they're there. Get Cassandra on that guy. Looks like there weren't any elites or special abilities in this group. We finished them off pretty quick.
Chargers! Stand down!
How'd we do?
5 or 6 wounded, Chief. No dead.
That's what I like to hear. Let the throat cutters finish up, then break out the casks. So, you're with the Inquisition, huh? Glad you can make it. Come on, have a seat. Drinks are coming.
Iron Bull, I presume.
Yeah, the horns usually give it away. I assume you remember Cremisius Aclassi, my lieutenant.
Good to see you again. Throat cutters are done, Chief.
Already? Have them check again. I don't want any of those Tevinter bastards getting away. No offense, Krem.
None taken. Mr. Bastard knows who his mother was. Puts him one up on you Qunari, right?
So, you've seen us fight. We're expensive, but we're worth it. And I'm sure the Inquisition can afford us.
How much is this going to cost me, exactly?
Wouldn't cost you anything personally. Unless you want to buy drinks later. Your ambassador, what's her name? Josephine. We'd go through her and get the payments set up. Gold will take care of itself. Don't worry about that. All that matters is we're worth it.
The Chargers seem like an excellent company.
They are, but you're not just getting the boys. You're getting me. You need a frontline bodyguard. I'm your man. Whatever it is. Demons? Dragons? The bigger the better. And there's one other thing. Might be useful. Might piss you off. Ever hear of the Ben Hasra?
I've never heard of it.
It's a Qunari order. They handle information, loyalty, security, all of it. Spies, basically. Or, well, we're spies. The Ben Hasrath are concerned about the breach. Magic out of control like that could cause trouble everywhere. I've been ordered to join the Inquisition, get close to the people in charge, and send reports on what's happening. But I also get reports from Ben Hasrath agents all over Orlais. You sign me on, I'll share them with your people.
You're a Qunari spy, and you just told me?
Whatever happened at that conclave thing, it's bad. Someone needs to get that breach closed. So whatever I am, I'm on your side.
You still could have hidden what you are.
From something called the Inquisition? I'd have been tipped sooner or later. Better you hear it right up front from me.
What would you send home in these reports of yours?
Enough to keep my superiors happy. Nothing that'll compromise your operations. The Qunari want to know if they need to launch an invasion to stop the whole damn world from falling apart. You let me send word of what you're doing, it'll put some minds at ease. That's good for everyone.
What's in these Ben Hasrath reports you're offering to share?
Enemy movements, suspicious activity, intriguing gossip. It's a bit of everything. Alone they're not much, but if your spy master is worth a damn, she'll put him to good use.
She?
I did a little research. Plus, I've always had a weakness for redheads.
All right, you're in.
Excellent. Krem, tell the men to finish drinking on the road. The Chargers just got hired.
What about the casks, Chief? We just opened them up with axes.
Find some way to seal them. You're Tevinter, right? Try blood magic. We'll meet you back at Haven.
Okay. I guess let's just head back to... Oh, before I head back to Haven, let me loot. Some drops here I can loot. And I can pick up the nearest shard is pretty close by actually, so I can pick that up. There's another container over here somewhere. There it is. Elven cowl, don't need that. Man, my party is like all over the place here. Look at this. I set them to be independent, but they're not sticking together at all. Weird. Acting weird. Oh, there's some... Oh, that's Inquisition people. The chest. It's not bad, guys.
We've been searching the region for resources. Commander's orders. No small task given recent troubles, but I've some supplies here you may find useful.
Okay. Yeah, not so much. Okay, there's the shard.
Interesting. I cannot say what it is, but there must be a reason the skull illuminated the object.
Oh, that will let me unlock the Forbidden Oasis, but I'm not going to do that yet, because I want to save my power points for in Hush Whispers. Alright, back to Haven. I'm going to make some armor for Bull and for Blackwall. And I went ahead and, while Bull was talking there, I went ahead and loaded up Cheat Engine and turned on the free crafting feat. So I won't be spending any resources. Just letting you know that in the interest of full disclosure. But again, the whole idea behind that is so that we can keep questing and not spend a whole lot of time gathering crap.
Good date.
While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and switch to the Riding Nug, since I got it, and in case anybody hasn't seen them before. Greater Nuggalope, Knuckled Thunderer, Warden Landhammer. Battle Nug. Fiddles Majoris. Let's see what they look like in person. Okay, that one's kind of gray, elephant-like. Knuckled Thunderer, brown. Warren Landhammer is kind of reddish purplish, I guess. Kind of interesting color. Battle Mug. Whoops. Dark brown. Oh, come on. There we go. Fiddles is another gray one. I remember. This is the one I... Oh, I guess not. It was kind of yellowish. I think I'm going to go with the reddish one and just try it out. I think... That's not the reddish one. Or was I... That's the red. There we go. Yeah, those little portraits on the mount selection screen are not very helpful in picking the color. Okay. Alright, let's make some gear for our boys here. Blackwall. Oh, first needs a helm. I guess we're gonna just go, there's only one tier 1 helm, so let's just look at helms. Templar helmet. I'm gonna give him Drakestone colored armor. And that's just to remind me it's made with tier 1 materials. Okay, plate mail. So I want to give him a sturdy defender armor, maybe? Yeah, armor is the one with the utility slot. And the utility slot is most useful. And these look kind of pretty similar on him. So yeah, sturdy defender armor, Drakestone colored, with Constitution. And I'm going to put that on him before I make the upgrades, because I want to see what they look like. Even though I'm probably going to pick the ones with the best stats anyway. Their armor. I need him a hat. Templar helm. get rid of his old defender armor. Okay, for the upgrades, Blackwall selected. I'm going to pick the tier 1 upgrades that look best, or maybe the ones that have the best stats. Looks like armor legs have the best stats, and they look pretty good too. I know that's, well, I don't like the asymmetric look there, so go with the armor legs, Constitution, and Magic Defense. Although I could get electrical resistance, but that's less generically useful. And your legs 1. And for arms, we got mail arms, which are just defensive. We got coat arms, which give range defense. Armor arms, which kind of look the same. And they are just like the legs. So I'm going to go with the armor arms, even though they're asymmetrical too. They're all asymmetrical here. Yeah. Mail arms, it looks like they're built to go with the mail armor. Gonna start in the middle of the arm there. Okay. Constitution and Magic Defense. Alright, now for Bull. Sturdy Defender Male. Wow, that's weird looking. I think it's like a full coat on him. That's more Bull-like. And the armor and the coat look the same. The armor has the utility slot, so we'll go with that. And his utility slot, I want to be... See, I'm going to give him onyx colored armor. His utility slot, I want to be strength. Because he's a DPS guy. And this is close enough to what he's actually wearing right now that I think I can go ahead and make the upgrades just looking at him here. So, mail legs, coat legs, armor legs. Not much to him really. I'll go with the armor legs like we did with Blackwall. Strength and Magic Defense. Strength with this guy. And the arm. That's kind of cool. Oh, that shoulder is from his base armor. So the difference is the mail arms has 2 gloves. The coat arms and armor arms have 1 glove. I guess it doesn't matter. Go with the armor again. In the interest of making everything the same, consistency. Alright, now let's upgrade those armors. Put armor on Blackwall, so I have to select him to upgrade. Cool. And let's put Bull's, put Bull's armor on. I don't have any head armor for Iron Bull yet. I haven't got any of the Qunari head armor yet. So maybe I can buy some I'll check the shop here. Alright, now let's make him some weapons. Single-handed. There really isn't a choice for tier 1. The mace is the best one. The mace and the axe are kind of the same. Maybe I want to give Blackwall the axe instead of the mace. But I mean, they're the same stats and everything. The sword is also the same. Arming sword is a little different. Arming sword actually lets you use attack, but it has less damage. It's only 6 in the damage slot, so that's... So since the other ones, since the hatchet and the mace give more DPS, I'll go with them. And let's just use the hatchet for him, since in the interest of variety, since Cassandra is using the mace, and we want him to have critical chance bonus here. I forgot what the axe was called. Raider hatchet. Okay, well. Doesn't really matter. Okay, and for shield, the kite shield is... I think the 3 shields are similar, but the kite shield gives the utility slot. So this one could give ranged defense, but it's kind of a wimpy looking shield, so kite shield it is. For two-handed weapon, not really sure about the two-handed weapons. I haven't really looked at the tier 1 two-handed stuff. This is all upgrades down here, it looks like. Upgrades, 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 upgrades. Come on, we'll get the weapons. There we go. Okay, Ferelden Greatsword, Templar Greatsword. Definitely not the Ferelden Greatsword, it does almost nothing. Templar Greatsword, Pointed Maul. I want an AoE thing. Well, these are basically all the same. And Dwarven Maul is tier 2. So, axe or sword? I think I think an axe suits a little better. Onyx and strength bonus. Okay, and upgrades. Tier 1 pommels. Okay, sharp pommel is all attack. That's probably the one I want. This one is actually a stat plus attack. Might be better. These are the same. Just the look is different. With the blunt pommel look. Utility slot strength and attack on this slot. Blunt pommel. And for the grip, or the half rather. We got rugged, we got dense, and that's it. So, let's see, this has crit and attack, and this one has crit and attack. And, this one will look better on that axe, I think the first one. Critical chance, and... I forget what it was named. I have like no memory. Okay, rugged two-handed haft, whatever. And I also need to make a grip or a one-handed haft for the for Blackwall's weapon. And we have the hilted one-handed haft or the bulky one-handed haft. Hilted one-handed haft has the... I think I want the one that gives attack on the weapon. I don't think I want to add Constitution on the weapon, although I could add Strength on it. That would give both attack power and, I think, armor penetration. It's either armor penetration or guard attack bonus. Let's go with Hilted. Hilted, Strength bonus, and attack. I think that should do it for weapons for these guys. Mod them up. That's it.
Looks fine.
Put them on. Axe and shield. Blade. Shield. Oh, there's Blackwall. Get up. And oh, Max. I love the way Bull's weapon looks, but I don't think I have the schematic for that one. I don't even know if there is a schematic for that one, a high-end schematic. I can mod the axe to look like that, I think. But I'm not going to bother. I'll just hang on to it for later, maybe. Okay. And I want to check to see if I gotta put on their accessories too. Oh no, guard belt. Warrior guard belts. That. Blackwall, good. Guard belt. That. And guard penetration. Well, I wanted guard penetration on both the warriors. Actually, critical chance is better for Bull, so I don't know why I got a guard penetration ring. Okay, who gets the Life Ward amulet? Let's put that on Blackwall since he's going to be our tank. Got here. Requisition recipe. Good. Can we save? And let's see if we can get a head armor for Bull, and then let's go and talk to Bull and Blackwall, get their introductory speeches out of the way, and head back to the Hinterlands.
We'll need
Oh, there we go. We do. We have a intense rash find guitar. I guess that's what we get. I need a better one than that on him, but I'm not going to be using him, so I'm really too worried about it.
Much is Mother Giselle willing to offer.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Want to go to the Chantry later? Yeah, let's go to the Chantry last. We'll talk to these guys first.
Can I help you with anything?
Iron Bull said the chargers were at my disposal. Do you have any suggestions on how to use them?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
We'll talk later.
They've got good form. Cullen's putting his Templar training to good use.
Did Cullen tell you he was a Templar? He's not wearing the armor.
He didn't have to. Might not be a Templar shield, but it's a Templar holding it. He angles the shield just a bit down. Helps direct fire or acid away, so it doesn't spray right into your face. Qunari learned the same thing when we trained to fight Tevinter mages. Your Templar's doing good work.
You sound like you want to head down there and give the troops some pointers.
Nah, I'm no good at command unless I know who my guys are sleeping with and what they like to drink. Inquisition's already too large for that. The Chargers are big enough for me. Biggest problem for the Inquisition right now isn't on the front line. It's at the top. You've got no leader, no Inquisitor.
The Inquisition has done all right so far without an Inquisitor.
That's because all we've needed so far is damage control, reaction. A group can handle that. Once you've sealed the breach, it's gonna be time to make decisions. Someone's gonna have to step up. Who knows? Maybe you sealed the breach. The Chantry gets off its ass and all those soldiers go home and get fat.
You think?
It could happen. It won't, but it could.
With passionate breath does the darkness...
Oops. I forgot Blackwall. Oh, I need a break. I think I'm going to take a break after this. Been at it for about an hour or so.
Travel safely.
If you get thirsty later, come by the bar.
Make her look at it. So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it. To be that close.
It's right there. We could take a trip if you're that curious.
I'm gonna have to decline. At least until I learn more about it. I have to admit, I thought you'd be...
Human?
Yes.
Being up front is better than knife fear.
It was a foolish thought. Should have known better than to say anything. It's what you do and how you do it that's important. Just one question then. How do you think you fit in with all this?
It's been a whirlwind. It's hard to say where I fit.
I guess we'll have to figure that out. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers.
Okay, I think he has a quest. Yeah, I see the exclamation point on the mini-map, so he has a quest. I grab him real quick.
I've heard rumors of abandoned Warden camps all over these parts. If we have time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Okay. Now, let me switch my active quest. Oops, that's collection quest. I like to go through these and make sure that none of the completed quests are highlighted, because sometimes it can cause some notification problems. You get randomly notified of quests that you've already done, or it can get confusing. So you keep them cleared so that none of them are indicated. It doesn't cause any problems. Let's see, we want to go, okay, we're going back to the Hinterlands, and we want to start with in the elements, which is collecting the apostate catches. We'll get some other stuff on the way to doing that. Right now we're going to go to the Chantry and update our missions, and then take a quick break. Maybe not too quick. It is dinner time. And then I'll be back later to continue questing in the Hinterlands. Oh, I should go, well, I'm thinking about it. I should go set up everybody's potions. And I should double check everybody's abilities. I think I need to do Iron Bull's abilities. I'm not really using him, but you never know. Might want to grab him for something. Okay, everybody's potions are set up. Abilities. They still level 3. Okay, I never did do Vivienne, so I want her set up the same as Solus. Except that I think I want her to have lightning abilities instead of ice. So I'm gonna take her to dispel, and then I'm gonna give her shock ability for crowd control instead of the winter blast. And let me set these up on the keys that I like. Okay, that's good. This is good. Varric is good. Bull. Okay, he's two-handed. So let's just give him two-handed stuff for now. Get him up to Whirlwind. And then I want to get the critical hit that reduces cooldown times. But maybe multiple targets restoring stamina is better for now, because his critical chance is not very high right now with low-level weapons. So the crit ability would be better when he gets a little higher level. And I also want to get for him. Oops. I also want to get the grappling chain ability for him, but I don't think just yet. Let's just go with strict two-handed stuff for now. Okay, that's the abilities. Now to the Chantry.
Child is a blessing upon his parents and onto the maiden.
Thank you for all that you are doing to help.
Okay, has anybody come back yet? We have some new missions, but yeah, we have.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
We have Josephine available, we have Liliana available. What did I have Colin doing? I forget. Guess he's not doing anything right now. Okay. Grey Warden Treaties, that's a Josephine thing.
Let us begin.
And choose successor in Leeds. Liliana can send Mona to the Chantry, or Cullen can recruit Jean Gaspard for us, and I think let's recruit Jean Gaspard. Let me read this because it's kind of an interesting quest, part of a Ben Houseworth report, noting the current fight for a succession in Leeds, which has been without a direct ruler since Duke Ramash died earlier in the Orlesian Civil War. The duchy will go to one of 3 members of the dead Duke's family, all of whom have possible claims to the position due to the complex nature of Orlesian politics. His cousin Carolina, already a duchess by marriage, his daughter Monette, whose claim is muddied by her youthful naivete and the fact that her father pushed her into a life of service for the Chantry after his wife's death, likely to protect her from the dangers of the game, and his brother Jean Gaspard, an ambitious and cunning man who has been searching for power. Carolina is capable and not overtly invested in overseeing Leeds personally. Monette would be the most easily manipulated, but less likely to be useful. Jean Gaspard would be difficult to manipulate and could represent a threat. So we want to get rid of Jean Gaspard first. Any of the 3 candidates could become a valuable ally to the Inquisition, but the other 2 must be removed from play first. So let's get rid of Jean Gaspard, and hopefully we can actually recruit him. And I don't know if that actually recruits him as an agent. I don't think it does, but just a story thing. Okay. That's it for now. Time to take a break. And I will see you next time.